Hello and good morning, friends. Welcome. Welcome to Facebook. Welcome to my Thursday morning 9 a.m. Facebook Live. I go live every morning, every Thursday morning at 9 a.m. And I'm coming to you today, just like always. My name is Tiffany Huckelman, and I am the founder of Lone Orange, where we help solopreneurs figure out how to grow their businesses beyond themselves without all the headaches, without all the time that it took me. It took me 10 years, and with greater profit. So that's what we do at Lone Orange. And I am going to see if I can make sure this is actually sharing on Facebook, and it is, so that's fantastic. Let's share it to my personal page and see if we can get some, come on, find some other folks to come join us live, because that's always fun when people are live with us. All right. And there we go. So good morning again and welcome. If you're joining us live, hello. Say hello in the comments so I can know you're here. Sometimes Facebook's a little wonky. I can see that people are here, but not necessarily who's here, so definitely say hi. If you're watching this on replay, type replay so I can come back and say hi. Let me know if you've got any questions about what I am saying today. So today I want to talk about growth and goals, growth, goals, and systems. Let's do all three. Growth, goals, and systems. So you already know that I use the word systems a lot because I love systems. I geek out on systems. Systems has been what has made my business be able to scale and grow to where I want it to be, which has been very exciting. It's freed me to be able to be the business owner that I want to be, and I just think systems are the bee's knees. So I'm a huge advocate of, especially of solopreneurs, creating those systems, creating the organization and the structure around what they do anyway. Even if they don't want a team, what are they doing and how can they be more efficient by using these systems? So, but I was thinking about systems in a little bit different way. One of the things that, so I just launched the October Scale Your Brand Mastermind, and we are underway. We're getting going. It's an exciting group. I'm having a blast, and I hope they are too. So if you are in the mastermind and want to say a comment about how it's going so far for you, I'd love to hear from you. But one of the very first things that we do is set a big goal. Set a very big goal, something that's further out there, something that just really kind of gets us going, gets our juices going. But what it does is it sets the course, and it gives us a destination that we're working towards. Now the path there might be kind of curvy and wonky because we're not really sure. The how is less important, but we know we're headed towards that goal. And that is super important because it gives us a direction to go. What's the saying that if you don't have a direction, you definitely won't get there? So we're setting the direction, we're setting the goal for where we want to go. But I was also thinking about how many times have I set goals and got nowhere close. And now here's the thing, I believe that goals are important, but reaching the goal is less important as what you've done to get there. But I've also thought about goals. How many times have I set revenue goals where I, said, okay, so this quarter I'm going to make this much money. Yeah, but I literally had no idea how. Like I just kind of pulled a number out of the air, put it in my spreadsheet, and said, okay, let's go make this money. This sounds good. This sounds like a great number. But I didn't have a plan. I didn't have a way to get there. I just kind of was hoping. And what's interesting, so I've been reading the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. It's been a popular book. I've heard about it for a long time, but I have to laugh at myself because I thought Atomic Habits. Okay, in my head that I was thinking atomic bomb, like huge, blowing, massive, big things, and I was like, oh, it just, I don't know, it wasn't jiving. So finally picked up the book, and I'm in love because he's not talking about big. He is talking about big impact, but he's talking about little bitty things, little as tiny as an atom, little tiny incremental things that add up to get you to your goals, to achieve what you're wanting to achieve. And in which I have found, like, I guess I kind of feel like, well, duh, but how many times have I set those goals? Again, back to those revenue goals. I'd set the goals, I'd put them down on paper, but I didn't have a plan to get there. And so what he was talking about, what James Clear is talking about in Atomic Habits, is incremental changes every day, 1% change every day, and how that little change can compound over time to get you to where you want to be, can get you the results that you want. I had the result, I had no idea how to get there. So I feel like this is super important. So we talk about systems, and I would say we're probably talking about systems in a little bit two different ways here. When I'm talking about systems, I'm talking about like systems for your business and how things operate. When he's talking about systems, he's talking about the processes of how are you going to get from point A to point B, and not in big things. Because the big things, if we try to do the big things too much, too fast, we won't get anything done. We won't be able, like, we'll never get there because it'll be overwhelming. We'll fall into default mode. So one little shift, 1% little shift every day. So what are you going to do? What is that big goal for you? Or what's a little goal for you? What's an outcome that you want to achieve? And how can you start today to make one tiny little incremental change that will start compounding over time to get you to that outcome? So I hope that gives you something to think about. I know it is me. I'm going away this weekend with my mom, and we're going to be internet free, and I'm really looking forward to it, but I'm going to take some thinking with me. I'm going to take some of these goals, and what do I want to do, and how am I going to build in these systems and these processes? What are those little incremental goals that I can do every day that don't seem too hard, that don't seem overwhelming, that make me go, oh, I don't want to do this anymore? What are those little things that I can do to get me closer to that outcome? Personal, business, anything. But just making sure that we have that plan, and that when we get off the plan, it's okay, because we're just making little baby steps. So making those baby steps and being consistent about that is what's important today. So thank you all. I'm seeing some folks on live, so thanks for joining me live. Again, if you're watching live or on replay, make sure you let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if there's anything else you're wondering about, any other questions you have, feel free to DM me or put those in the comments so I can cover those topics in future lives. So again, thank you all very much. Great to spend my Thursday morning with you, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye.